Hello everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm your mad host, Younger Bro.
Yeah, Younger Bro like Sayaka. And today we continue in Danganronpa.
Not only did I like Sayaka as a character, I called it, too, because I knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
I'm so mad.
Yep. Anyways, I don't remember. Did you say this line? Can't remember.
Yes, I said it.
Okay. Give me a second then. Okay.
Boop. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sakura had to pay.
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come right now. We need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We need to make any...
We don't
need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that! He's here again!
Hey,
Unless someone violates school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times One rule.
but
Then who can?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Tell me still with this. What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot by a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when all this began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Following the rules.
Yep. Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. They wanted to. The one who did it so they could testify to that fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone.
It
You
is
can't even
amazing.
do, huh?
It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on! Don't assume he's telling the truth!
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, God.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here. You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you were to do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to hold, remember?
Perhaps.
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. Isn't that what you're talking about?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep! It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather around, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. You are the next contestant on The Price is Wrong.
arguments about
During the trial, you have to present your arguments about who the blackened one is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
It's like an actual trial
Yeah.
to see if you
If
get
the answer
convicted.
you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest of you may continue their communal life.
However,
However, if you choose poorly, the one who got away with the murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as the class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, to put it simply, you're executed.
Execution!
What?
Execution is execution! Execution! Electric chair, poison gas, cough cough, torn apart like a paper plane like a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand.
You understood properly!
If we get the culprit right, then they only die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it! So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all of your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added.
Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that.
I've been called worse.
A class trial, what the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What, are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What punishment?
I don't know. I might throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
Don't be so selfish!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, oop, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Enjoying yourself now. Are you? Huh? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, that'd be, 2 in 1 day. That's an Academy record.
This is already weird. Don't make it worse.
What? That wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way.
What the? This can't be real.
No way!
Well now.
I'm even.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise.
And I'm now even more pissed.
Yeah.
Because again, another likable
But
character
now you
gone.
guys understand, right? Now.
How serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
I'm so pissed.
At least we're keeping our death counts to 1 to 1. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I've ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. No one could deny what they'd seen. Junko, just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. Like, that was not simple, but okay. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. It's your reality. Fuck you, bitch!
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something?
Death is a prison. I changed my mind.
No. You've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma! Anyways, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you out in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file! I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstance and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sahiya?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, well, we'll meet up for the last trial in a little while.
I'm so
And with that, he disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused.
Honestly, I
At a
thought the
total
biker
loss.
would get X'd off by Monokuma first.
Nope. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Is someone gonna clean this up? And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we'd all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Now's no time to wallow in your desperation. The worst thing we can do right now is lose faith in one another. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
Eventually, we're gonna hit the point where one of your characters kills another one of your characters. I'm certain of it. Just due to math alone. This has to happen eventually.
Oh my God!
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key as this point. Who you decide to trust or trust is not,
Or not
of
trust.
course, up to you.
Continue and think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't gonna help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
Terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me! Alright, damn it, let's do it!
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then it's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I need to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but I still have to know. Which is why I have to do this. Let's see if there's anything in here that's worth checking. I mean, I guess I could check the body. Yep.
I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Calm down.
Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second.
She's dead. That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke. It's real.
This actually is a pretty good reaction.
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Someone help me!
It's your problem.
Just now accepting that.
Okay, thank God. Oh, let's get out of here.
Just a second.
Hold on.
Huh?
Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I actually do have to talk with her. Fuck.
Hey,
Before we start searching for, say,
Sayaka's.
Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyways. Let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious if you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
What? Fuck you!
So then.
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
2-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay. Anything else?
We're going to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
Thank you.
just a second.
Hold on.
Motherfucker! I've literally got to talk to every goddamn person in here. Because it will not allow me not to.
If we find out who did it, the only person that dies, but if we get it wrong, then the rest of us face execution, huh? That's what the ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid, huh?
Oh my god, it's gonna take forever.
We need to hurry up and figure out
I'm
who the
trying!
culprit is.
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try to figure out who did it?
Oh.
Hmm? So you finally noticed? I noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Any notice anything interesting about where she died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right!
Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth!
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. Feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon.
Thank
At
you.
this point, we should split up.
And look for clues.
I'm a dumbass, even though I'm the detective. here.
Well, to be fair, she's watched a lot of Scooby-Doo, clearly.
So, we need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed
Okay,
Saya.
she has watched a lot of Scooby-Doo because that's literally Fred's catchphrase. Okay, gang, let's get to the bottom of this.
Yep. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get it wrong,
so
well, do I really have any more to say?
Actually.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
I'm going to.
And so is he gone.
Yo.
I'm on guard duty, huh? Better head to the scene of the crime. Oh, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and I think of destroying that evidence, they better let me find him. I'll skip the trial and carry their goddamn skull myself. Seriously, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We gotta investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway.
We don't really have to do anything particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What the hell are you implying?
It was you!
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer! Are you going to kill me next?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help but investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one relapse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone's expecting much from you anyways. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had left. And their parting looks at me still had been filled with suspicion. Does everyone think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? They got it wrong! Why do they have to suspect me?
Execution is execution. Execution.
We get it. Execution. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. I have to find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Miki.
Investigate.
I should look through the Monokuma file. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. Wait, Mizuno? The time of death is estimated to be about 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. The wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. And for Sayaka, I have to find out why she was killed. Okay, well, I've got some bad news, everyone. It's time to go invade someone's personal privacy. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I got nothing to say.
Yeah, let's, First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. You sure? Can I choose not to? No. Guess I can't. I better examine the statue of my room a little closer. For the state of my room, that might reveal something new. Is there less stuff to... No, there's even more stuff. God damn fucking bullshit. Okay, lint roller. Looks like there was less than there was before. Interesting.
Maybe
So,
Sayaka
there's
was
less
trying
lint.
to heal.
Yeah. The replica sword. It might have been used in the attack. It was taken out of its sheath. Gold coatings come off. Sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit.
Nice. So, the killer has gold on it.
Key on the ground. Gave her your key.
Yeah.
How'd the killer get in? No, she couldn't have forgotten to lock the door. Interesting. She dropped the key. No. So she must have opened the room?
She must have been willing,
Interesting.
even though she said she wasn't going to.
Yep. I like how they did this in the abridged, and I know it's not what happened here. Gouges in the bed. Let's look at the security camera, even though we can't get any information from it. That'd be too easy. Not relevant. Hey, look, it's the this is not relevant right now. Then why the fuck is it here? Also, wait, hold on. Why is there... Let's see if I can angle this. Why are there two... Oh, one's the sheep. Okay,
Yeah.
so scratches on the floor. Evidence of a struggle. Some kind of fight.
Wait.
Would not have been possible. Don't you remember all of our rooms are soundproof? Something could have happened in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps it was another of Monokuma's strategies. Create an ideal scenario for murder. So you can't hear anything in the room. There's no way to know.
Yep.
Replica sword. It might have been used in the attack. Sword's out of the sheath. Scratches on the sheath.
Probably from the knife.
First, if you attack someone with the sword, the first thing you do would unsheath it.
Yeah.
Why are the scratches on the sheath?
You can use the sheath to block.
Probably correct. I don't know the full details because the abridged cut out a lot of the actual grilling.
Yeah, because sometimes when sword people fight, normally it would be with a katana. They can use the katana for defense, like the katana sheath.
Okay, so let's see. We've got I can still get the monitor, but or the wall, I guess. Scratches on the wall. Yeah, there's very much evidence of a struggle.
Well,
Telling us the same shit
Yep.
again.
I
just have to see all the fucking shit, because there's so much shit to see. Scroll back
Check
up.
your door, see if it was destroyed. Like the lock on your door.
It's probably just gonna tell me to go out. Thank you.
Wow, can't. So the door was opened willingly.
That does appear to be the case. Check the monitor. Nothing. Okay,
Check
so
the stand where the sword
we
was.
talked to both of them. I'm not even gonna bother with the dialogue.
By the way, you son of... Yo.
What if it was a girl? I'll come to that when it comes. Talk to her. Hey, Kyoko! I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No.
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Searching?
She's down to her knees, inspecting every inch of the room.
Lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard. But a few seconds later, she stood up.
Listen.
Are you? Yes, you.
Are you a clean freak?
No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
See.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something when I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it?
see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Can I check the fucking not her? I should look around here first. I've checked every goddamn thing in the room!
The stand where the
I checked that too!
You sure you checked
Yep,
this?
I'll click on it again though.
Trash can.
Can't, not clickable.
Table's clickable.
It wasn't earlier.
Oh.
No, it's just more of that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk to her again, I guess. Maybe she'll move.
Just as I suspected, there's...
We already clicked that. Yeah,
The drawer.
yeah, maybe
Your
I didn't click
tools.
the drawer. Toolkit's still in the drawer.
Yo. Why?
Oh, Mondo, you ain't exactly in the mood to be
Why?
building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
Why?
No, just me. No one's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. We were talking about it yesterday.
No way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I think I've got everything, right? The bathroom. And on the other side of the door... I think we'll come back next time, everyone. So until then, remember, the future's very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.